You are watching a special presentation from Tinkle Group Gaming. Hello guys, and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series. This is race number 7 here today from the Auto Club Speedway. Today we present to you the Pala Casino 400. I'm Brian here in the booth with you. Proud to bring you coverage of today's race. Starting from the pole today will be Dylan Young in the number 24. He'll look to kind of continue what he had going in Phoenix despite not winning. We'll see if he can do so here today. Starting to his outside will be Austin Shaw in that number 48. One of the best starts for him this season. He'll look to get Subaru into victory lane for the first time. Of course, this is our first of 2 visits here to the Auto Club Speedway this season. We will be back in a round of 8 to open it up. So look forward to a second date there. Or second date here. So these guys are going to try to take in as much as they can because they know when they come back here in like late summer, early fall, that they will be battling for a Championship 4 position in the Auto Club 400 under the lights. So again, going to try to gather as much as they can here as we're in the middle of our West Coast swing before we head back to the East Coast and have a few races there before going international for 3 weeks. So these guys, again, going to try to get as much as they can, and we can't wait to bring it to you here on Tinkle Group Gaming. Let's roll the intro when we come back. The green flag from Auto Club in just a moment.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. Just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
Welcome back. We're entering turns 3 and 4 as we get ready to get going here from Auto Club. Of course, this is the second race of 3 on our West Coast swing. We will stay in the area for the next race. That'll be on Sunday at Long Beach. I believe Sunday at Long Beach. Of course, I'll have to double check, but Long Beach will be the next race, our first street course ever. But these guys focused on the here and now at the 2-mile oval at Auto Club Speedway. It'll be Dylan Young, Austin Shaw. We're racing at Auto Club. Last week's winner wasted no time getting out in front. Parker Jones Jr. will lead the opening lap. Of course, again, he is your Phoenix winner. He's still outside the top 33, but man, a win could get him so much closer. And not to mention, if he can get not only into the top 33, but into the top 30, it could put him in the playoffs. For sure, like it'll absolutely lock him in. No doubt he's thinking that right now. Of course, right now he's probably thinking the bigger picture, get inside the top 33. As behind him, the battle for second is heating up, and you see 3-4 wide back there. Again, I mentioned that Long Beach will wrap up the West Coast swing for us. Of course, after that, we will return to the East Coast, and Talladega, our part-time entries, will be rejoining us for race number 9. And of course, we can't wait to have them back in the field as well. We'll have 51 entries for the Geico 500, as these guys will try to race their way in. We will then head to Darlington. That'll be the Goodyear 400. So no part-timers in that one, but it will be a preview for the regular season finale that'll take place later in the year, just a shorter event. And then we'll go to Charlotte for the Coca-Cola 600, our second double points race of the season, and also our third part-time entry race. So these guys going to have a few races coming up. And that, of course, will be the last race before our international tour that'll kick off in Japan. So a lot to look forward to for the Jello Cup Series. We can't wait to bring it to you here on Tinkle Group Gaming. But of course, right now we're here at Auto Club for the first of 2 races here in the LA market. Saw some tire marks. I think someone might have gotten the wall, and it looks like it's Michael Hoeks in the number 19. He is second in the points entering today. Did not get a caution for that, and unfortunately he is going to lose a lot of ground as it's still relatively early in the year. Austin Shaw, Scott Upton battling back there. Can't believe that didn't bring out a caution, but it didn't. But it is Parker Jones still leading. Kyler Anderson now to second. Mark DeSoto to third. And Mark DeSoto is another one of those go-or-go homers. He needs a good result here today if he wants to climb back toward the top 33. Of course, missing last race certainly didn't help him. And he's looking to make up for it. Mohammed Zain Abdullah is one of the ones on the cusp of the top 33 back there. And so is Chad Bedford in the number 26. Brittany White also up here. So, man, everyone who is battling to get inside the top 33 is up front right now. Kyler Anderson to the race lead for RFK. Parker Jones back to third. His teammate right behind him, Mohammed Zain Abdullah. Man, these Hondas have really gotten stronger this season, it would appear. I mean, Parker Jones, of course, winning last week at Phoenix. Their previous win was at Road America with Alexander Rowe, the Season 5 Jello Cup Series champion. And now Parker Jones adds his name to the Honda win list. '98 looking inside for second. Won't get there. Of course, this track is going to get remodeled into a half-mile short track to the dismay of many fans, especially after the races here the last 2 years for the NASCAR Cup Series. Of course, here on the Jello Cup side, we won't have to worry about that. And of course, Jello Cup Series final season. Another reason we don't have to worry. Mohammed Zain Abdullah up to third and climbing. Now he's looking for second. And Mohammed Zain Abdullah now up to second. He'll try to chase down the leader. That Honda looks like it's really strong here on the long run. Here we go. He's going to battle for the lead now. Down the back straightaway. And Mohammed Zain Abdullah to the race lead here at Auto Club. Brittany White up to fourth. Bedford now closing in on these leaders. Here goes Kyler Anderson once again. Now Mark DeSoto looking inside for second. Are they pitting? No. I mean, there will be stops eventually. Caution's out. And that might speed up the stops. 16's on pit road. I'm wondering. Oh, 88's around Roberto Crown Jr. The 48 of Austin Shaw. And a big pile up here on the front stretch. What has happened? Oh my gosh. A big wreck here. And we do have green flag or caution pit stops here. But man, oh man. Let's go see what happened. 48 and 88 here. They're side by side and they just get tangled, unfortunately. And hard into that outside wall. They both go, Roberto Crown and Austin Shaw. But I want to know what exactly happened in front of them. Because this was just peculiar from the start. It looks like some cars were pitting. Cam Arkman gets into the back of the 38. Jacks him up. And it looks like that is what starts the big pile up here on the front straightaway. Sanchez launched up and over along with a bunch of others. Dylan Young, Charles Sanford, they all go flying. Scott Upton gets hit as well. Both RCR cars done for the day. And then somehow Ali Liara goes up and over multiple times here on the front straightaway. This will take a lot of guys out of this race. Big wreck here on lap 13. Something we'd see at Talladega, not necessarily here. We'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Welcome back. A long list of drivers out of this race. Dylan Young, Colin Cropley, Scott Upton, Faith Cole. Michael Hoeks will stay in 3 laps down for now. Roberto Crown Jr., Cameron Arkman, Carlos Sanchez, Michael Collins, Nick Voiles, Ali Liara, Mitchell Hodak, Charles Sanford, and Aaron Jeter all done for the day. It'll be Kyler Anderson, Mark DeSoto, Dylan Ibrahimian leading us back to the green. We're back underway. Zach Fitzwater, you saw, was on the pit lane. It looks like he's having some sort of an issue. They're doing an extensive repair to that 16. And hopefully they can get him back in this race to get him back into the 20s. Tyler Anderson back out in front after that cycle of stops. And I imagine we will definitely have one more at minimum. Tyler Anderson trying to pull away. He's trying to cut the draft off to the 15. Oh, the 10 looks inside. That's Annie Thomas. And here comes Parker Jones Jr. once again. Parker Jones looking inside. Is not going to get there. Or is he? He's got the 43 helping. But he can only help so much. Now they're 3 wide for third. 2 wide. Parker Jones looking inside once again. Trying to get that second spot. Here we go. Can he clear here? Oh, they're going to go 3 wide for second. And Ibrahimian will back out. He's going to lose a few spots as a result. While this battle for second heats up, Kyler Anderson is just getting away in that 17. Tyler Anderson would love to become the 7th different winner this season in the Jello Cup Series, and especially to have a win before Long Beach, because again, it is our first street course. It's a very narrow one. I could tell you, I've tried driving it on Project Cars and on Forza. It is not an easy track to drive. So these guys are definitely going to be having themselves a handful going into that event. Really, the next 2, they're going to be, iffy races to begin with, being at Long Beach and Talladega. Parker Jones trying to close. Closes up 3/10 or 1/3 of a second there. Here we go. We're going to have a battle for the lead on our hands in a moment. I don't see Fitzwater, so I'm wondering if he retired from the race. No, he's still on the pit lane there. So whatever it is, it's a serious issue for the 16 team. I mean, I'm sure he's grateful to have the win, but man, the last 2 races are forgettable for him. Battle for the lead, and there's a 3-way battle for the lead. Annie Thomas looking to the inside of both these guys. And Annie Thomas to the race lead. Parker Jones has got to be fed up right here. He knows he's faster, and he just can't get by these Fords. These Fords just seem to make it so difficult. I mean, it looks easy to pass here, but it really isn't. There we go, Parker Jones to the race lead. He wasn't going to take no for an answer that time. Now the Fords battle behind him, and you see back there as well, Reggie Fogelman starting to become a part of the picture. And Reggie Fogelman is one of the guys entering today. He is well back in that points race at number 2. And we documented it. He was the runner-up in the championship last season. He enters today 41st in the points. He needs something to go right. And he's hoping today's that day that things can start to go right and get him right back into the picture. They pit ahead, and that means the 26 of Chad Bedford will now become the race leader. And how much will Reggie Fogelman fight here? Because he needs the lead. He needs as many points as he can get. Dick Clark back here too. The 2's gonna pit, and I believe so are the rest of these guys, and they will. They're backing it down. 20's gonna try to pinch in late, and will do so. 48 Austin Shaw, you see they're trying to limp to the finish. Annie Thomas has beat the 98 off the pit lane. And again, we're going to have 11 to go now, so this should get us to the finish. So we'll see. This should be quite a battle. There's Bedford and the leaders there coming off the pit lane. And Annie Thomas, no problem. She is going to get by and get the race lead. '98's going to go to second. Battle for third heating up though. And I think Ibrahimian's going to hang on just because of the cold tires on the 26. We got 10 laps of racing to go. How about Nathan Ormond? He moves up into the top 10. Alexander Underwood up here as well, trying to hold off Brittany White for a top 10. But Annie Thomas with the big pit strategy, great stop for that team. She is 9 laps, 18 miles away from a potential victory. And if she can hang on, she'd become our 6th different winner through 6 races. which would be huge as we go to our second road course of, or our second road and street course of the season. Looks like Parker Jones Jr. trying to close up as much as he can. He's down under 2.5, but he's going to have to make bigger swings, I think, if he wants to get there. Or he might need a caution. Battle really is for third back there. Parker Jones not able to close up much. Again, he's going to need to make big swings here if he wants to get his second victory in back-to-back wins here on the Cup side. Down under 2 seconds now. I get not wanting to use your stuff up, but you cannot let this 10 stay that far ahead. At some point you're going to have to risk it. And he was 4/10 faster than Annie Thomas that last time by. We'll see the lap times this time. 38.809, 39.515. But he still closes up about 3/10. They do have a lapped car coming up. That could change things. '19 Michael Hoax, and we know he's damaged. Out of turn 4, 4 laps of racing to go here at Auto Club. Leads down to 1.6. I just don't know if Parker Jones is going to have the time to get there. But again, how much can the 19 help out? Not much. '10 gets by with no issue. But the 19's battling back on corner exit. Not going to be able to do much. We got 3 to go. It's down to 1.5 seconds. And I just don't think Parker Jones is going to get there in regulation. He's going to look out, or he's going to look inside. He's going to catch the 19 at the same exact point. So no issues for the 2 leaders. We'll have 2 laps of racing to go at the line. 1.1 that time. He's going to have to make another big swing at this 10 if he wants any chance. And I think now he might be in drafting range, but again, it's not like Daytona Talladega. It'll only help so much. See no caution lights, the white flag is going to wave. 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. Down to 7/10. But again, I think time might have just run out. Unless something drastic happens. And Parker Jones is 4/10 faster. Here we go. We're going to have the battle. 3 and 4. Can Parker Jones get alongside on the straight? He has to check up. It's not going to happen. Annie Thomas is going to hang on. She's going to get her first career victory here today at Auto Club. And Parker Jones was right there, but he decided to be respectful here. Decided not to run over that 10 on corner exit. And unfortunately, he'll get a runner-up, but a strong West Coast swing for the driver of that number 98 so far. I do have to point that out. A very strong run for Parker Jones Jr. on this West Coast swing so far. And this is exactly what that Andretti Autosport team needed. But congratulations again, Annie Thomas. She becomes our 6th different winner of the Jello Cup Series season so far. And we want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and your standings, and we'll be back for race number 8 at Long Beach. Until then, goodbye everyone.